Walk round the compound. Sees the big cats. Sees the big cats. Little ditty about Big Cat Derek. But nothing rhymes with Derek, and I don't have time to sing anything else.
Look how green this pond is. It's an algae bonanza. We got some different Pete's prints in there. Probably from one of these guys right here. Yeah. What's that? That's. Is that a dog? Is that you? Is that you? All right, let's take a look. No, you got to do better. No, Bob's over here. Here, over here. Okay, keep walking. I can't tell which one is yours. Here, this way. Come on. Walk a little bit further. There you go, right into the mush. Yeah, that's one of his fresh ones right there. Maybe. Oh. Okay, all right. Don't. Oh, dude. Come on, get out of there. It's kind of pretty. Oh, tractor's firing up. That means lunch prep. We're gonna come in here. Bubbles does not like going past this gate. He's not a fan. It's not his favorite thing to do, so he's gonna hang out down there while they butcher. Cause he'll get here, or he'll like sit like right here. Doesn't come any further because he's scared of Raleigh and Zubiri. He says, no. They're very, very scary lions. Which is weird because he adores Noelle. Wants to play with her, wants to run back and forth on the fence, wants to bark at her, wants to give her kisses through the fence. Like that's his thing. Seriously adores Noelle and is absolutely terrified of a Raleigh and Zubiri. Doesn't make any sense. Hello all you big cat lovers out there, it's me Derek again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hi. Hello. Starting at a different angle. Just got done. Hi. Hey. Oh, snug. Cozy. A cozy cougar. He's like, will you shut the door? You are letting the cold air in. What are you looking at? Alright. I'm on a slightly new schedule. Had a few things in my calendar open up recently. So I get to be here at home for a little bit, which is nice. But this is the thing, anytime that I have to get out of an old rhythm or try to maybe establish a new rhythm, it sends me through a loop. You know how those loops can be? Hi, Mika. Hey, Petey girl. Oh, you coming down to see us? I don't know why I paused there. I don't know. Why do you think I paused? Why do you think I paused there, huh? It's because my rhythms are out. I am out of my rhythms and sync. I'm out of sinks. I'm in a bathtub, but not the sink. You're only supposed to be in the sink. Which seems backwards, but as far as calendars are concerned, it makes sense. Oh, we got the sun come out. But I'm, normally, traditionally accustomed. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna start here, make the loop this way. We're not gonna loop this way and go this way, because if I start here, go all the way around to here, I still have to then go walk all the way. I have to walk from here to here. That's adding steps. I probably actually, well, considering it's holiday time, I have been eating a lot of cookies. So maybe a few extra steps isn't a bad thing. But we've already committed to a direction. We've already committed. But I am very accustomed to, this is some interesting light. Ezzy Chew. Oh. Hi. This is some interesting light. You are an interesting tiger. And there's something interesting going on, maybe that direction. Or they might just be hearing the tractor. Probably the tractor. So, for years, the rhythm has been, like you go to work during the week, and then weekend comes, and then usually it's going to be 2, maybe 3 days. You film. But it's like it just fits within that normal rhythm. It's like, okay, I got to film over here. I got to film over here. Wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah, Jessica, talk to this guy right here. Wow. Wow, what's the matter? What is the matter? What is the matter with you? Oh my goodness. My goodness. Wow. Jeepers. But it's so funny how a lot of times, but just because the habit set is you have these 2 days, but then filming is a part of the 2 days, it's easier to actually include that. So then when the window opens, because we're like sitting around holiday time. So you get extra days off. You get extra vacation-y type things going on. So when that window opens, then it's like, oh, we can get caught up on other stuff, or we can do like holiday things. You can do family stuff. You can decorate some things. Your rhythms get out of sync. There's the sinks again. The sink. Can you see what I'm saying? All of your Kohler appliances. Kohler. All of your appliances, they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And it just gets confusing. And then it's this weird, ironic twist of fate. You technically have more time But like you lose track of time more easily. And then I get texts from Melissa saying like, hey, is there this cast today? And then I go, oh, nerds. Oh, fiddlesticks. Yeah, hold on. It's like I'm putting on a coat and I'm running like, oh, you big cat over there. Like you forget there's people that live inside of your phone and they like pictures of cats, moving pictures. They oftentimes will watch on mute, but that shouldn't stop you from doing the thing that you do. Oh man, I think I ate close to half a loaf of cheese bread today. Half a loaf of cheese bread this morning. Because it's like I was gonna have eggs over medium, because aside from scrambled, that's my favorite. Hi Jessica. Slade was saying a lot of things. He was saying a lot of stuff. He was having he was expressing some pretty strong opinions.
They're lies.
No, I'm just okay. He was actually saying really nice things. That he was saying nice things about you. He was saying that's you didn't even know where I was going with that. So I guess that those are lies. So you heard it here, folks. You heard it here. The nice things that Slade was just saying about Jessica apparently are lies. Because she's been working with him. She works with him more often. So she knows how to translate him pretty good. So that's that. Whoa. Whoa, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Yay. There we go. Nice. And you have to understand, when I say half a loaf of cheesy, it's like the stuff that you get like at the bakery section of like the grocery store, but not like the one crappy grocery store on one end of town. It's actually the nicer grocery store on like the other side of town. You know which one I'm talking about. Every town's got that. Oh, you got to go to the grocery store. Just like, which one? Like, don't go to don't go to that one. But it was it's the different cheesy bread where they bake the cheese into the bread, but they do it subtly. Now this actually is a springboard to another thing that I want to discuss, but I'm going to finish this first cheesy bread thing first. Finish the thing first. Sinks, man. Sinks. But anywho, it's not like it's a full like loaf of Wonder Bread. Okay, Dad'd be like, man, Derek, are you okay? You just sat in the kitchen in the dark just eating like half a loaf of bread to yourself. Like, what's going on? You want to talk about some things? No, it's like, I don't know. Okay. Maybe like that. So it's, and then here's a leaf for reference. So you can have an idea. Here is a stick also for reference. So you can see. So compare your loaves of bread at home to leaves and sticks, and you'll know it's not that big. It's not that big. Oh, molasses. Oh, molasses. Look it. Hey, pretty girl. Hi. Hi, Firebug. Look at you on your bed. And she's got Christmas sheets. There's like Santas and stockings and like a reindeer. I think that's a reindeer. Maybe it's like a magical flying otter with horns. You know, Christmas is celebrated differently across the world. Where it's like you'll find parallels. They'll be like jolly old Saint Nick stories. But, you know, sometimes Santa Claus is accompanied by Black Peter, like over in Germany, where it's like instead of coal, if you're a bad kid, he's got a bundle of sticks and he beats you. And it's, I don't know if they still do this. It's probably, hopefully it's gotten a little bit better and more modern, but up until like fairly recently, meaning like within like the last 50 years, it wasn't, from what I understand, it wasn't crazy uncommon for like people within a neighborhood, an enclave, you know, a cul-de-sac, to kind of say like, all right, I'm going to be Santa Claus this year. And then like, Dieter, can you do Black Peter this year? And he's like, yeah, I'll do Black Peter. And then they would be the two guys, like two guys from the neighborhood. And then they would go around house to house. And they had a list. They had a list of the kids. Who was naughty, who was nice. And then the actual, like, you know, guy from 2 doors down playing Santa Claus, if you were nice, he'd give you toys out of his bag. And then the actual guy who was playing Black Peter, like if you were one of the naughty kids, they would absolutely beat the crap out of you. Like I was informed that you have been a misbehaving child this year. Mr. Dieter, please. I am not Dieter, I am Black Peter. You're just wearing makeup, I can tell it's you. You're the manager of the local grocery store. Why are you beating me? You shouldn't be throwing rocks at birds. This will teach you. Man, them Germans, they're intense. But someone's got to tell me. This is like what I learned. I remember learning this in German class. That it was an actual thing. That it wasn't just like because usually that's like, oh, like you gotta be careful, kids, because Santa Claus is coming. It's like, no, they would actually make it a reality. They would just like get two guys from the neighborhood to like dress up. And naughty or nice. But anyway, I ate half a loaf because that stuff is so good. Cheesy bread, it's really, really good. Especially if you put it into a toaster and you do like European style or Irish butter. Ooh, some Kerrygold. So you put it in the toaster. So I'm doing toast and I'm making some over medium eggs because I hate it when you have the runny whites. That's no good. That's gross. But a mildly, like a slight ooze to a yolk, but the white is nice and hard and a little bit of crisp. That's heaven. That's great. Love it. You can dip your toast. And if the toast is good, like an artisanal cheesy bread with some Irish butter, oh, it's amazing. But while you're waiting for like so I'm like frying up the eggs and then I got the bread, but it's like, well, it's going to take a little bit for the eggs to get to where I need them to. So let's just go ahead and make some cooking toast, meaning some toast that I eat while I'm cooking. Okay, you got to make cooking toast. Everybody knows about cooking toast, where it's the toast that you eat while you're making toast. And if you don't know about cooking toast, well, then you're welcome, because there's a new life hack for you. But that reminded me of an important thing about cheese and cheese distribution, and when cheese is appropriate, when cheese is not. Now people, they think because I am from Wisconsin and I love cheese, which both of those things are true. Both of those things are true. It is not an untrue statement. Statements. I am from Wisconsin. I love cheese. But did you know that you can overdo cheese? And it's actually like very easy to do. And not everything needs to be like walloped. You know, like it's not like, oh, you get like a, hey, would you like some cheese on the side? Would you like some cheese melted into that? And then you get, you know, like Mike Tyson from like 1990 just taping some cheese to the outer edge of a boxing glove and just like smacking your food. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I want. So let me get like examples. Sometimes people will get like a little bit of cheese added to a salad. Fine. Not always like my favorite thing, but if like, you know, again, if it's like a little bit, fine. That's fine. Depends on what the cheese is. As long as it's complimentary and it's good quality, that's fine. But most of the time you'll go to a restaurant like, oh, like we have a salad and it comes with cheese. And then it's just someone in the back, you know, just a greasy hand reaches into a big old tub and just, that's no. When people say like, oh, you want some cheese in your eggs or a cheesy omelet, that's some of the worst culprit. Like a lot of times when cheese gets melty, people overdo it. And then it's like, if you have like a weird cheese to egg ratio, that's not good. That's disgusting to me. And this is the other thing. You're talking about a guy, I will eat just cheese by itself. Cheese on a cracker, cheese with some sausage. But that's also because it's like, and I'll eat it cold. Which there's some, I didn't realize this, but there's some people like, I don't like cold cheese. I only like warm melted cheese. And I'm just like, you were missing a whole new world of culinary possibilities. Hi. Hi. So a lot of times with cheese on a burrito, too much. That's easy to do too much. That's why a lot of times whenever you're adding cheese to a thing, adding cheese to a dish, whether it be like a burrito, a taco, an omelet, a bread, usually it's best just to do like a little sprinkle. You make that noise too. If cheese is good enough to be by itself and just be its own thing, then eat the cheese. If you're going to add the cheese, make sure that it's a good complementary flavor pairing, that your cheese is good quality. Fred, what are you doing? What are you doing? You watching the cow show? Strange. Oh. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's hanging out. He's just kind of snoozing. Yeah. Cheese on a pizza. You can overdo that. Easily. Because this is also the other thing too. Too much cheese on a pizza actually affects the moisture of what's happening in your oven. Affects the moisture of the actual bake itself. It can lead to a situation where the dough itself underneath, in like the center, underneath like the thick parts, it doesn't cook right. And I like a little bit of crisp. Not like just like crazy. I mean, you know what? I will say I kind of do a thin crust, well done pizza, not burnt, but it's got a little bit of brown, it's got a little bit of crisp. I kind of like that. I'm cool with that. But people are like, hey, give me some extra cheese. And they throw way too much on there. And then all of a sudden you get like this weird ring of crust that's kind of like browned on the outside, but then it's all like mushy and doughy in the middle. And like the toppings are kind of not that warm. It's like sometimes, again, cheese is a very powerful substance. That's what I'm trying to say. And cheese has a great deal of influence and sway over your culinary experience. You can't take cheese lightly. Also, growing up in Wisconsin, of course, people take cheese very seriously up there. Or maybe not seriously, honestly, more for granted. You take it for granted because you think, well, we're just surrounded by good quality cheese, and our cheese standards are pretty high. So then when I moved on to Texas, you go down to a diner, you order an omelet, a Western omelet with cheese. A Western omelet, what's that, guy? It's got like onions, green peppers, some sausage, maybe some bacon, and some cheese. It's pretty standard. Maybe comes with a side of pico de gallo, something like that, And the cheese oftentimes in diners down here in the South, it's a Kraft single or like a similar oil-based product, a cheese derivative, if you will. It's like it was made from like whatever, like the leftover side stuff. Here's a vat of like cheese leavings. So we made the cheese over here. Cheese is over here. It's beautiful. And then we've got this vat of cheese leavings, byproduct, cheese bile. We're going to mix some oil and some coagulant to it. Make Kraft singles. Nice. That's how a lot of that stuff is made. And if you're not expecting a Kraft, and I'm not trying to knock, because I'm going to tell you that I do have a soft spot. I'm not trying to say that Kraft singles are disgusting and there's not a place for them. There are. A Campbell tomato soup with the Kraft single, grilled cheese, Sammy. I mean, heck, on like Wonder Bread. That's a special meal. There's a nostalgia to that. There's a delight in that meal. And I'm not even going to sit there and say that there can't be like good omelets or good breakfast materials that make breakfast materials with a Kraft single. You can make it with the Kraft single, sure. But if you're not expecting Kraft single, and then you just take that first bite and it's Kraft single, it throws you through a loop, gets you out of rhythm, gets you out of sync. All right, I probably have talked way too much about cheese. Probably just talked way too much in general. So I'm going to go ahead and end this one. Melissa, I love you very much, and I'm very, very sorry for the inconsistency that I've been expressing, and for the future inconsistency that I am going to be showing in the coming however long my holiday is going to last. So anyway, thanks for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hashtag Doorbust Award in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for all of your big cat goodness. And if you want to learn more about the facility around me, you can always visit the website carerescuetexas.com for more information. You keep them tigers fed. Big shout out to the extra fancy patrons. I see you. You are so fancy, and thank you so much for your continued support. We'll see you next time. All right. Bye-bye.
Oh, there's a cat that loves to squeak. Oh, there's a cat. Oh, there are cats with cute little feet. So there are cats, cat. Oh, there are cats with stripes and there are cats with manes. So let's watch as Derek walks around the compound tonight.